Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I have been on YouTube long enough to know that there is a pretty large segment of the viewer population that hates when influencers use the word obsessed. They feel like it's overused and every week or every other day a beauty influencer has a different product that they are obsessed with. And I can see where the disdain for that word comes from. I can totally understand it. However, when I do these types of videos once in a while where I'm sharing products that I really am just so crazy about, I really don't know what other word to use. The 5 new products I'm going to be talking about today, I simply adore. And I could not wait to sit down and film this video and talk about them with you. Some of these products you may have seen me try for the very first time in one of my recent testing hot new makeup videos, but I think when it comes to 2 of them, I don't believe I have spoken about them on my YouTube channel before. Maybe on Instagram, maybe on TikTok, but I don't think I've shown them in any video here. First up is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks High Shine Gloss Stick, specifically in the shade Fenty Glow. I am a gloss girl through and through. I adore a glossy lip. It is very, very rare that you will see me in a completely matte lip, but I do have a very serious problem with some gloss formulas. Even the Fenty Gloss Bombs, the original Fenty lip glosses. As much as I love the shades and as much as I love the shine, I can't wear those. For whatever reason, whether I wear them on top of something or alone, the formula just transfers. It transfers outside of my lip line, even though I always wear a lip pencil. It travels either up here or it kind of drips down my chin. So I've always been sort of bummed that I can't wear any Fenty glosses. But then Fenty launched these and I picked up 2 shades, and I'm honestly not sure if I will purchase any others because I'm so in love with this shade Fenty Glow. It truly works with any lip liner, whether I'm wearing one that's more pink or more mauve or more nude. This over a lip liner just looks so pretty. Today I've paired it with Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Deep Taupe, and it is so shiny and it's such a beautiful ultra flattering shade that I have seen on so many people, so many different skin tones, hair colors, eye colors, and it looks beautiful on everyone. And of course, it would not be one of my new obsessions if it ran outside my lip line like the original gloss does. This does not, and I'm so thankful because I love a glossy lip, especially one in stick form. I've raved in the past about my love of the YSL Love Shine lipsticks or their Candy Glaze formula, but YSL lipsticks are pretty pricey. Not that these are cheap, but they are less expensive than YSL by almost half. When I wear this, my lips feel hydrated. The formula doesn't settle into any fine lines. I know inevitably someone is going to ask me, how's the longevity? Well, I can tell you this. I don't think it's going to last you through a Caesar salad and steak dinner, but I can wear this and go about my day, and after 2, 3, 4 hours, the color will still be there. And I really like that I can apply this, reapply this so quickly and easily. I'm doing it very lightly right now because I feel like I have layered this like 7 times already. Another new Fenty product that I am just crazy about. If you saw my testing hot new makeup video that I put up, I think last week is when I would have put that up. I tested out the new Fenty Cheeks Powder Blush in Lollipoppy in that video, and I have not put it down since. I either wear this on its own or with product number 3 of my current obsessions, which is the Rhode Pocket Blush in Spicy Marg. I purchased 2 of these when they first launched, Spicy Marg and Sleepy Girl. I like Sleepy Girl. It is really great for just an everyday, natural, flushed look. If you like that sort of sunburnt or sun-swept look, which I do, but I just find myself reaching for Spicy Marg far more than Sleepy Girl. And I've got to say, my favorite thing about this blush, this formula, is that it actually lasts on my oily skin. I have tried so many cream blushes, either in pans or in stick form, and some I have good luck with, and a lot of them I don't. They just have a tendency to disappear on my oily skin. These do not. And then what I've been doing lately, and what I have on here, is Spicy Marg, followed by Lolly Poppy. I want you to let me know in the comments what other shades of this blush I should pick up, because I feel like I need to have another color. Maybe the sort of shimmering pink one I've seen. Oh, this is so beautiful. And when I do this combination, when I have done this combination and taken photos and looked back at those photos, I have always just loved the way my cheeks look. So do yourself a favor and find your perfect combo of these two blushes. My fourth current obsession is another product that I tested out for the very first time in my August testing hot new makeup video. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I think part of the reason why I love this concealer so much is its size. It's just so cute. And I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I do think that some of you know what I mean. Packaging can really draw us into a product. Now, of course, if the product itself is not good, then it doesn't matter how cute or fabulous the packaging is. But in this case, I love the formula just as much as I love the packaging of it. Now, if you want to see this demoed, I will link my testing hot new makeup video where I tried this on for the first time. Maybe I'll put a little bit more, although I do have powder on top of my concealer already, so this might be unwise. And I'm actually going to be showing you the powder that I used to set my under eyes momentarily, because that is my fifth and final current obsession. So the shade I use is number 4. And what I love about this is not only the coverage that it gives, which I would say is medium, not quite full, but medium to full. And you can use this all over the face. I happen to just use it under my eyes and around my nose, but if you have areas that you want to spot conceal, this concealer will be perfect for that as well. It contains hyaluronic acid, like almost every product these days. It also contains caffeine, which makes the skin appear brighter and tighter, and something called Centella asiatica, I'm sure I just butchered that, which moisturizes and strengthens the skin barrier. It has a soft matte finish. It comes in 20 shades and retails for $30. And the final new product that I cannot seem to put down or get enough of is from Too Faced. It is the Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder. I purchased it in the shade Light. I don't use a lot of Too Faced products anymore. In fact, I can't remember the last time I really promoted or raved about a Too Faced product. I'm currently testing out their new Born This Way Soft Matte Oil Control Foundation. For those of you that might be new to my channel, I do have oily skin, and I used to love the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation, and people have said that this is that reformulated. I've only used this a couple of times so far, and I do like it. However, I think it's too soon for me to give it like a shining 5-star review like I'm giving these products. But I will update you. In fact, I'm going to give you at the end of this video a couple of updates on some other products I recently tested out. But before I get to those, let me demo this powder and show you why I love it. I am always looking for a good under eye brightening and blurring powder that doesn't look cakey under my 51-year-old eyes. And this, my friends, is amazing. I may actually like this more than my former Holy Grail powder, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Powder. Now, unfortunately, Too Faced seems to have raised their prices in the last couple of years. This powder is not even that much less expensive than the Charlotte Tilbury. The Charlotte Tilbury is $48. This is $40. But that said, there is still some savings there. I have yet to find a drugstore powder that performs as well as this one or the Charlotte Tilbury, but believe me, when I do, I will share it with you ASAP. I mean, I feel like my skin looks pretty flawless. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, I never use any sort of filters on my YouTube videos. I am sitting here under some very, very bright lights, which does have a tendency to diffuse some imperfections, but I would never use a filter. In fact, I wouldn't even know how to apply one if I wanted to. Okay, so those are my 5 current obsessions. And if you're one of those people that hates that word, you've probably already clicked out of this video. But if you're still here, I do hope you enjoyed hearing about these products. And I do want to update you all on a couple of other things that I tried in my recent testing hot new makeup video. Starting with the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 15. At the end of that video, I put in my caption on the screen that I was still very confused about this foundation. I don't like the way it goes on. I don't like that it's very finicky when it goes on, meaning the result you get is very dependent on exactly how much you use, exactly how much of it you apply, what primer you use underneath it, what powder you put on top of it. And I'm saying it in that way because I have so many other foundations that don't require such a stringent set of rules to get it to work. Now, I feel like I am in the minority with my kind of so-so opinion of this foundation because the reviews are amazing. And I always question myself when I'm the odd man out, when I am the only one that seems to not love a product. And I have since tried this a couple more times, and I have spoken to some of my other beauty influencer, beauty content creator friends who actually really like this foundation. And I have asked them, like, what do they like about it? And based on my conversations with them, it seems to me that this foundation would be best suited for someone with minimal texture. Even if you have an uneven skin tone, but your skin is overall very smooth, I think you're going to love this. But if you have large pores and sort of combination to oily skin where you exfoliate, but you still have some dry patches here and there because you're trying to balance out your skin between the amount of hydration it needs and the amount of maybe shine control that it needs. So skin like that, which is also skin like mine, we need a foundation that is very, very smoothing. And I don't find this to be smoothing. So I know that's probably not the definitive answer, the definitive review you were hoping for. But I think because I've seen so many positive reviews and because I've heard from so many other influencers with a different skin type than mine that actually do like it, I would say it's worth maybe getting a sample of if you can. I also tested out the Benefit Professional Primer and Professional Powder, and I do like these, but I think these would be best for someone who has oily, younger skin, not oily, mature skin. And I think if you have oily, mature skin, you know what I mean by that. These products are just a little bit too, I don't want to say drying. Let's just say there are better powders out there for us. For example, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder, the original formula of the Givenchy Prism Libre or Libre powder. It's since been reformulated and people are losing their minds because apparently the new formula is not good. It's very, very shiny. They took out the talc and replaced it with mica and it's just not the same. So I wouldn't recommend that one, but I would still recommend the Huda Beauty. And then recently I've been using the Fenty Beauty powder, both of which I think are better for oily, mature skin. Again, I don't dislike these, but if I had to choose another mattifying primer and another mattifying powder, I would pick one of those powders and probably the new One Size Oil Sucker primer. So I think those are the main products from my August testing new makeup releases video that you would want to hear an update on. So hopefully that helped. And hopefully if you did enjoy this video, you will go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider doing so. All you have to do is just hit that subscribe button and you will become a part of the Risa Does Makeup family. I do upload new videos at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. My username is Risa Does Makeup on every single platform. As always, every product will be listed and linked down below in the description box of this video. I want to thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.